Skippy, why you always talking about this pimp stuff, man? What's happening? Cause it's real, and I'm a pimp.
New day, new bitch, so it's new money. High tech in the cup, cause of blue honey. Full clip in my shit, homie, who want it? Talking all that shit, better do something. I be really in the set on the deuce thuggin'.
Today is AE86 day. It's August 6th, and I'm going to meet up with a bunch of Corolla people from Boise. Should be super fun. I got my car all cleaned up, parked it in the garage last night because didn't want it to get rained on or anything. And she's all ready to go. Grabbing this cooler, put it there so I didn't forget it. Got a couple tools in here just in case something happens to me or anybody else. I've got my Hot Wheels on the back. I super glued them to the back parcel there. So yeah, we're gonna get going. Well, my car's not starting. I think I need to jump it. Maybe not. I don't know what that was all about. I think my starter might be going out. My tabs may or may not be expired also. All right, so we made it. And there are 7 Corollas here at the moment. 1 Corolla, 2 Corolla, 3 Corolla, 4 Corolla, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I think most of the cars have showed up. This is the last one to show up. There's only one hatch here. It's right over there. But I'm gonna ask a couple people some questions about their cars. They're gonna show me their cars. I'm gonna ask them why they bought it in the first place, because that's kind of something that's made me curious. Like, why everyone has a different reason, so. Yeah. Or they have the same reason, but I'd like to find out why. So, you are?
Hi, my name is Nate. I came along this coupe back in late 2019 from an old man up in Lowman, Idaho. If I'm being truly honest, I had no idea what the car was, neither did he, so I got it for a pretty sweet price.
So you're saying you bought this not knowing it was an AE86?
No.
Really?
I sent the picture to my buddy and he was like, that's an AE86. I was like, I'm not sure what that means. So
damn.
Started doing some research online and I was like, okay, seems like I kind of found something pretty cool here. Yeah, 1986, basically stock GTS. Anything that's really been done to it has been done by me. I've done an intake and an exhaust, and I just threw some new springs on the day, and that's about it. Interior's mostly still there, but you're getting all the usual sun fade and crack dash that you can expect from these cars.
Garage Moon power mats, hell yeah.
Oh yeah. It's got the trusty old 4AG still in it, still kicking. I got it with about 135,000 miles, and a year and a half later, I'm just about to break 175,000 miles.
Nice.
So I've definitely been driving it.
Yeah, him and I did autocross together a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
A couple months ago? I don't
maybe.
know.
Are you coming out to this next one?
Maybe. So why did you buy this car?
Well, the guy had 3 cars. I didn't have a car. This is my first car. And he said pick one. And there was a Dodge Neon. There was this thing with pop-ups. And then another one that was far too expensive for me to buy. So I was like, I kind of like the one with the pop-ups.
Damn, you almost had a Dodge Neon instead of this car?
Yeah, no, would not have been ideal.
That's crazy. So I feel like you got the craziest why did you buy this car story out of everyone.
Yeah, I've had a couple of people tell me that. Cars being as sought after as they are, usually when someone finds one, it's because they're looking for it.
Right. You were just looking for a car to drive.
I mean, I wasn't even really like before I got this car, I wasn't even into cars. I really had no interest in them. And that all kind of flipped around on a 180 when I got this thing. It's been like my life ever since. So I understand why they're so sought after.
That's wild. How much did you buy it for?
$2,500.
Nice. That's how much I bought mine for.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That is sweet.
Yep.
The good deals are still out there, despite what people tell you.
You just gotta find them. I saw a guy on a forum today buy one for $500 in a dude's like lawn, dusty and shit, but it ran and everything.
I mean, at this point, even in a bare show, that's a steal for these cars.
Yep.
So that's incredible.
All right, well, thank you. You wanna drop your Instagram?
I just changed it. It's at Walmart driving shoes now.
Are those the Walmart driving shoes?
Actually, I had Walmart driving shoes, and Alexander felt so bad that he gave me these.
Oh. He's quite the shoe man, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Those are dope. Thanks, dog.
Of course.
On to the next one. We've got another one right next to his over there. Your name and your car, I guess.
All right, so I'm Coy, and this is my 85 Corolla. This is an SR5 single cam.
He's got the MR2 seats on the inside. These are fucking dope. You want to pop the hood?
Yeah.
Celica Supras on it, and they look pretty clean.
Yes.
Looks like you just washed them up.
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah, nice. So we've seen a dual cam, a single cam. I'm curious what else we'll see around here. I don't really know.
Bog standard single cam with most of the emissions deleted. A little bit of carb work, not anything really special.
Yeah, it looks good though.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Yeah, like it looks clean.
Yeah, not a whole lot to it.
How long have you had it?
So just over 2.5 years.
And when you bought it, if you don't mind me asking, how much did you pay for it?
I paid $1,200 for it.
Nice,
yeah.
dude. Nice.
So definitely avoided the tofu tax.
Yeah.
It's
Sorry.
come a long ways, and it's got a long ways to go, but it's definitely a fun work in progress.
Sweet. And one more thing, I'm curious, why in the first place did you buy it? Damn bee.
So I grew up playing like Gran Turismo.
This bee, dude. I hate bees. I got it.
Nice.
Shit.
Okay.
Grew up playing Gran Turismo.
Grew up playing Gran Turismo. Found the Corolla. Thought it was neat. Started dinking around on YouTube one night and found the Drift Bible. Saw Keiichi Tsuchiya slide into an 8.6, and then I knew, like, from that point on, I was like 12. I gotta get one.
Damn.
Like, this is the car. This is the one for me. Yeah, I mean, it's the slowest car I've ever owned, and it is my most favorite car I've ever owned. I just love it.
Right on, man. Well, thank you. If you guys want to check him out, your Instagram is what?
It is Chef Koyard AE86.
Nice, I like it.
Awesome.
There it is. Thanks again.
Yeah.
All right, here with Alexander now. This is his coupe. He just finished wrapping it. Looks real nice.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah. So how long have you owned this bad boy?
So I've had this particular car for about 11 months now, and put about 150 hours or more into prepping the body. It was completely covered in rust and then had shitty spray paint on top of that, so had to strip the whole thing down and really finesse the body so that we could put the wrap on there, and just been stockpiling parts because it's pretty much just been a shell that has had another lease on life, and been putting it back together to make another car again.
Wait, and this isn't your first Corolla?
No, that's my hatch over there, and then my son's coupe right there.
A third of the Corollas here are in your family, basically.
Yeah. The new going name that I've adopted at my house is the Hachi Pad.
Yeah, especially when I brought my car over there. There's 4. We should have a meet at your house for one of these days.
I'm into that.
This hood, we should mention, he didn't do countless hours of body work on.
No. The hood is a bit of a ripple fest.
And there's the beams. I believe the only other, is there 3 beams?
Just you and me.
Just you and I?
We're beams bros here.
Yeah, nice. Looking good. Looks just like mine.
Yeah.
Sweet. You bought this car with that in there, right?
I did, yeah. So the person I bought it from had done all the mechanical stuff, but knew nothing about body or anything like that. So
yeah,
been making it look as good as it runs.
I've been asking everyone, the theme of this video is gonna be like, why did you buy your Corolla? I'm not gonna ask you why you bought this one, but I'm gonna ask you why you bought your very first one.
I think I really got into Corollas, I got into Corollas in 2003. And I think it was probably from watching the option videos and all old Keiichi Tsuchiya stuff. I didn't even know what Initial D was until a few years ago. So definitely wasn't that. But yeah, I bought it in 2003, early 20s, rough financial times. I've had 6 different Corollas, and finally now I'm in a place where I can put time and money into my Corollas and making them what I want finally. Anders back there got his about 15 years ago, and he's had the same one the whole time.
Damn.
But, and then a couple other people here have been doing Corollas. Well, actually, these 2 guys over there have been doing Corollas longer than me, but none of theirs are here, so...
You take the cake for
with
here.
The car, yes.
Well, maybe I'll be able to talk to him too, and
Yeah,
we'll
definitely.
see about his. If you'd like to, you can let them know your Instagram if they want to check it out.
Yeah, it's Alexander_Ford_.
Sweet.
First name and last name.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Your name and just tell us a bit about your car.
Anders. Social media is Anders Bergvall. Just follow if you want. I don't care. My 8.6, I've had it for probably a good 13, maybe 14 years.
I was asking Alexander how long he had been in the Corolla game, and he said that you might be the only one here that's been in it longer.
Probably, I think.
Or maybe a couple of other guys over here, but
Yeah,
you're definitely
David.
up there, he said.
David's been in longer than I have.
You had this car though for 14 years, which
Yeah.
is quite the statement.
Yeah, and when I got it, it was all like pretty much stock, like with a couple mods to it. Ended up doing like I pulled my brids from, I had them in the RX-7 before this car, and sold that, and then got into this, and then just kind of started collecting stuff, putting stuff on.
Sweet.
I bought the car originally from Brian Craw from BK Industries. Helped build, like pre-build this car.
Do you remember how much you paid for it at the time?
Oh God, it was like in the 2000s range.
Yeah.
Crazy now to think about.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's gone through a lot of changes. It's like mid bodywork, which what it's been for like the last 5 years.
I know how it goes.
After like cutting into the car, I like freaked out. Pretty traumatic.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cutting into your favorite car is like
Yeah, man.
real hard. I'm gonna take it all on.
It's a big
Crazy.
undertaking.
I mean,
Yeah.
I took the car down to bare metal, complete, and then it's all just primer right now. Now I have to do like a bunch of reef touch up.
Was it a factory GTS or?
Yeah, it's factory GTS. So it's got the factory LSD, or it came with the factory LSD rear end.
No longer.
It came with AC and the power sunroof. Oh, and power mirrors. So the only thing it didn't have was power windows.
I've been asking everyone, when you first bought it, what was your motivation behind buying it?
You know, I don't know. I was kind of looking for another 240 actually, and just kind of happenstance came across this and was like, oh, I'll go check it out and see if I, like it. I mean, I was just coming out of an RX-7, so I was like, okay, I want another rear-wheel drive.
Similar, yeah.
Yeah. The car had LSD, did one spin in it and was instantly hooked on this car.
Right on.
Wasn't really looking to get into it, but fell into it. I had helped a friend buy one a couple years prior, so I was pretty well knowledged on them.
Knew what you were looking for, yeah.
Yeah.
So any future plans you got, or
finish the bodywork probably soon. I've got
suspension and
wide
stuff
body
pretty
rear.
sorted?
The suspension's pretty much sorted. I think the only thing I really got to do is figure out tie rods and steering rack.
Tall ass shifter.
Yeah. It's a TRD underneath
Nice.
with Cusco solid brass shifter bushing.
Nice.
So it's like
Pretty solid.
really notchy.
Yeah, I like that. And you're sticking with this motor for the time being?
Yeah, I've got another whole motor that needs to be built. Who knows when I'll ever get to it. I've had it for as long as I've owned this car.
Yeah.
I have an MR2 that I daily drive, an AW11, so whichever one goes first is gonna get the motor,
Right.
I think.
Right on. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. If you guys would like to follow his Instagram, he said it before, but you want to say it again?
It's Anders Bergwall.
I'll have it up on the screen just like everyone else.
It's kind of hard to spell.
Yeah. Thanks again, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep. All right, we've got another car here. This one's parked right next to mine over there. And your name is?
Hi, I'm Willy.
Willy. And this is his Corolla.
My Corolla. I've had this Corolla for a month.
A month, really?
Yeah.
Wow, where'd you get it?
Got it from a friend who got it from a friend who got it from the guy who actually repainted it, did the restoration.
You might be I was just talking to Anders, that's his name, right?
Anders, yeah.
Yeah, he's had his Corolla for 14
He's had it
years.
for 14 years.
You might have the youngest Corolla
youngest
here.
one,
Yeah.
But I've known Anders for about a decade out of those 14 years, and
Nice.
I've probably worked as much on his Corolla
Really?
as he has in those last 14
Is this your first Corolla?
It's my first Corolla.
Nice.
Yeah,
How you liking it so far?
it's great.
Yeah.
So I think the big thing nowadays is for how expensive they're getting and notorious they're getting. It's still a Corolla, so there's that expectation of it being this crazy,
Something wild.
amazing car.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are probably buying these nowadays and driving them around and still realizing it's
It's just
Chronobox from
yeah.
the 1980s, right?
Yeah.
But it totally lives up to my expectations. It's
Good.
it's a fun, lightweight car. It's got lowering springs on it and the stock engine. It's a GTS, so it's it's limited slip and all that, but it's great. I mean, it's such a fun car to drive with just a few mods. And
Yeah.
as long as you don't expect this crazy power out of it or it being nice and comfy and not
Yeah.
noisy and all that, then you're gonna have a great time with it. So
For sure.
I really enjoying it.
Do you want to pop the hood?
Sure.
Damn, he's got a grill.
I've got a grill. It's
I see I see two grills, three grills. Oh, you got one too. There's way more grills than I've ever seen in my life.
GTS grill, this exact grill underneath my good line.
Oh,
like,
yeah?
It literally holds the good line up. Nice. Stock
Yeah,
and
there it
gray.
is.
Needs a new battery. It's got a Civic radiator.
Yeah, I was looking at that earlier. Was that on it when you bought it?
It was, yeah, I haven't done anything here. I just checked the oil. That's about it. The radiator seems to work, so I'm trusting the...
As long as your temp sensor's working, the radiator's working.
But I've been driving it. You know, we've had over 100 degree heat days, and it's been doing pretty well. So
sweet. Also, you got these Phantoms on here.
yeah, so those are old Hayashi Racing Techno Phantoms.
Those are nice.
They're real cool.
Yeah.
They're the old school, so they're the multi-piece ones.
Oh, really?
So if you look at nowadays, when you buy them, they're single piece. So I got real lucky and found a set of these old ones.
Nice.
And they are magnesium center, which is pretty damn cool.
Yeah. Pretty clean on the inside. Couple cracks on the dash, but
Yeah,
that's
the dash is cracked, but
that's how it goes. I think probably all of these dashes
most
are
of
cracked.
them are. Yeah.
All of this stuff come in with the car
No,
too.
I had the seats.
Nice.
And then I got the back seat from Alexander.
Yep.
So it's pretty bare interior. There's pieces I have I'm still putting together, but for the most part, it's pretty bare.
What car did you have before this one?
I have a couple.
Yeah.
But I did a partial trade for an S13 hatch that I had with this. I like that car, but I like the 86s that much more. So
Yeah.
I'm happy with that trade. No, I've got several other old B&Ws, old Datsun.
Nice.
Toyota, yeah.
Do you have an old moped?
Yeah, I've got those older scooters.
Yeah. I've got a Yamaha Jog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What year? Is that the?
I think it's like 89 or something like that.
Okay.
I got no fucking idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had it for a while, but it's at my buddy's house in Canada. I haven't touched it in a minute. Yeah, I follow those guys on Instagram, I
Okay,
think.
so that's me.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, we put this one together. That one's mine.
What one is that? What?
Oh, that's a Honda Aero 50, and then converted to a Japanese Tact.
Dope. That's badass. I'm not sure if it's an 89 or what. I might be mistaken. It looks just like that.
Yep. Cool.
What year is that one?
So I think it's like an 88.
Okay.
So probably 89 as well.
Yeah. Back to this real quick.
Yeah.
I was asking everyone why they had purchased their Corolla or traded for it or whatever. And just curious why you wanted this car.
But half of it is it too good of a deal to pass up, and then the other half is I've been wanting one, and despite having a bunch of other cars, I've always appreciated how relatively, or at least had been, a cheap, fun car.
Had been, yeah.
Right. It's still a fun car. It's not as much cheap anymore. But I've always liked the look, as most people have. You know, it's an iconic Japanese 80s look, boxy, square, all that.
Pop-ups.
Yeah, pop-ups for sure. It's lightweight and inherently fun to drive, right? You don't need a lot of mods on here to have a lot of fun. And I think I drove Anders a couple times and a few other friends in the past decade, and I've always liked it.
So you had to have one.
I don't know if I had to have one. I think this more was an opportunity, and for the price I got it for, a good friend discount price.
Do you mind saying how much that was? I've been asking that question too.
Sure. So with an S13 hatch that I probably had about $2,000 into, I put another $3,000 on top, so $5,000 for a GTS coupe.
Nice.
Which nowadays that's a steal.
Yep.
Right? So
Yep. And it looks pretty clean too. Like
super clean.
These arches are like brand fucking new. Yep.
Other than that, it's looking good.
Yeah.
It drives real nice.
Right on. Appreciate it. If you'd like to drop your Instagram, you can.
Yeah, it's Willy SF, WILLYSF.
You want to plug the Scoot Instagram too?
It's Genski House, so GENTSUKI House.
Yeah, I'll put those both on the screen. Thanks, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate it. All right, this is the last Corolla. Besides this one, the last Corolla that we haven't talked about that's not here at the moment. These guys have some Corollas that's not here at the moment, but I heard 2 of them have SRs in them, and they're not here.
Yeah.
Damn.
SR props.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Tell us a little bit about your Corolla.
So this is my Corolla, the 1987 SR5. It's pretty much stock, really clean. I haven't done much to it. I need to get a new engine and and I needed to convert it to manual, but for now, automatic as a stock everything.
You want to pop the hood?
Yeah.
I heard it's I've actually seen it, but it's quite grandma spec, as people like to say.
Yeah. There you go.
We saw the other single cam over there, and it doesn't look very much like this one. This one's got all the emission stuff and basically probably hasn't been touched in 30 years.
It was just found by the original owner, and I bought it from one of my dad's friends, and it's just been with me since.
Yeah, your dad is here with that car, and this is also your dad's car.
Yep, and the hatch.
Yeah. Very stock motor, and that'll lead us into the very stock interior that is like the most pristine thing ever. It reminds me of a car that I saw that I almost bought a long time ago. Me and DJ went to look at it at a dealership, and it was like this clean, maybe if not cleaner, and it had the red interior, and it was being sold for $2,500 at a dealership, and we didn't buy it for some reason. But yeah, this is super crazy clean and awesome. Definitely the cleanest interior in this little meetup we got going on.
Not missing anything.
Nothing, huh?
It's all there.
It's crazy. Gotta have the lawn chairs.
Gotta have the lawn chairs to sit in, you know. And the saw.
Gotta have the saw. A peek under here.
Yeah.
Ooh, even got the spare tire.
Got the spare tire, got the original cardboard stuff on both sides.
Wow.
Shock caps, little light.
Damn, that's dope.
Little housing.
I've never seen that before.
Everything's here. Even has this little security lock, sticker, VIN tag,
Wow.
sticker.
This might be the most expensive car here. And I've been asking everyone, what in the first place made you buy your Corolla? Or, I mean, obviously your dad had two of them, so.
Yeah, so my dad had two of them, and I drove them for a little bit, and I just really liked them. And so my dad's friend Cameron said that he had one for sale, and for pretty cheap.
This one for pretty cheap?
Yep, this one right here. So went down there, we drove it right off the driveway, loaded it up, got it here, and started working on it.
Damn. Do you mind asking how much you paid for it?
Yeah, I paid 22, I believe.
Not too long ago either.
No, it's 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So, you know,
wild.
No catches. I just paid it, and now I have it.
Nice. Well, right on. Thanks, man. If you got an Instagram you'd like to put down on there?
Yeah, it's the Mid-Century Zone.
The Furniture Man.
Yeah, Furniture Man.
All right. Yeah, I'll have that over the screen, and thank you for sharing a little bit about your car.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.